Hello, everybody. Um, I've been testing stuff out just a little bit earlier before. The testing was I guess you could say it was not great. But then again, I mean that's okay. I'm not forcing it or anything, but just to be sure, I'm gonna disable because I'm gonna disable the vertical one because unfortunately it's like it kind of messes up with the other stuff with the things. So I'm gonna turn that off. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, shorts. But you're fine now. Everything's fine now. Or is it? Yeah, yeah, the display was okay. The thing is that I'm having like lag in the stream, or like in the thingies. In the tuber myself, I'm kind of looking at a little bit slow, but I think I'm better now that I've disabled the vertical one. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But you know what? Let me take a look. Yeah, I think I broke the shorts one, but that's okay. I mean, we got this one, which is the horizontal one, the horizontal stream, which is much better, in my very own opinion. So we're gonna continue with the game now. I'm really sorry for the delay. And what was happening? Right. So we finished chapter 4 with Miss Zill. We finished that. And now now we currently have like excuse me. We currently have two mark bearers, which is Madoka Hiro and Shuji Daimon. Shuji Daimon is a doctor. Madoka is a researcher. And the thing that they both have in common is that they have ancestors that reaches to the World War II, which is the reason being, the reason for that is because they had something. Their grandfathers had something to do with supernatural experiments down in the bunker. So we're gonna go there now, and you know what? Currently, we're gonna have to go with Madoka Hiro. This one. We could go with Shuji Daima, but he's kind of sickly. Yes, you. So yeah, he's kind of sickly. So I'm not entirely sure if you know. Hello. I think I got a new follower in Kick. Hello, RTO FPS. Welcome to the spooky stream. Yikes. So their ancestors were doing research with a big A. I don't know what the big A means, but yes, they were researching the Markiplier, turning it into Darkiplier. So we're going to the south alley, which is like the other entrance. And here we are, which is kind of like super like eerie. Oh, no. They're not researching atomic weapons. They were researching not nuclear. They were researching supernatural weapons, which is kind of like a biological weapon in terms of like it spreads like a disease, but yeah, it's a bio weapon with supernatural causes, and it can kill people without any cure unless they go to like the enemy territory, and that's where like everything falls into clicks into place.
We reach Mno's South Alley. Like the North Road, it's silent and empty.
Yeah, but Big A did give orders for doing all types of experiments. I mean, for each country, they had their own autonomy, including in the Axis powers. So Big A had nothing to do with Japanese stuff, and so the Japanese have nothing to do with German stuff. You know, so. For all intents and purposes, this is a clandestine clandestine lab. No one knows anything about it, and no records of it. No mention of any records of it, save for a few high-ranking officers back in the war, which are definitely the grandfathers of Hiro and Madoka Hiro and the doctor. I forgot his name.
Like the North Road, it's silent and empty.
The map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. We'll have to search for it. Yeah.
There are traces of the name of the store up by the roof. Looks like it's closed now.
Yeah. Everyone's asleep.
Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted.
Well, I mean, everything's closed down. Why would anyone have any reason to come down here, Anyway.
There's a manhole. Unlike Keimiamachi, this road only has one.
I'm sure this is the place.
The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at Keimiamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would, at least.
How in the world should I know? I don't know. It was probably hushed up so those involved didn't get in trouble. Of course. Back in the day, in World War II, I was there. I've lived for 2,000 years. But anyway, definitely there are some really, really messed up experiments back then. Human experiments that, a lot of unethical scientists and high-ranking military officers undertook on, innocent people. And after the war, there a lot of the evidence were burned or hidden, but most likely burned so that no one uses the unethical research for any means, be it good or bad, because building. I also see the positives of like building something positive out of like a bad research, but the bad kind of outweighs kind of outweighs the good in those ones, because you know it was definitely unethical. And being unethical, would you be able to stomach knowing the research there, the research that you're making? You know what I'm talking about. Would you be okay using using data from like the literal blood, sweat, and tears of humanity to advance civilization? I don't think that that's worth it. You know. Anyway, they supposedly performed some terrible experiments in there. After all,
Did she sound kind of excited? About the terrible experiments fascinate her.
in Madoka's defense, a lot of people are also fascinated with serial killers. So, must be something similar to that.
When I lift the lid, musty smell greets me. Ugh, this smells familiar. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too.
Alright, time to go down. Go ahead, Mr. McGee. You're making him go, even though you're the one who's excited?
Hiro and I descended into the dark world hidden beneath each city. What awaits us down in that darkness? Will we find the truth we're seeking? Or is or hell smeared with blood?
Oops. So we're gonna have to fight the super soldier, huh? Also, Kannon Hen. Is that some kind of anthem? I'm not familiar with the Japanese World War II anthem, but that is definitely very haunting. Even in BioShock, there's like some music that's the old-timey music. Well, actually, from any game, old-timey music is kind of haunting when played on a gramophone and through a dark tunnel.
The sight that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Kamiyamachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected.
So this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. Wait, do you hear a song? I have been hearing a song, thank you very much. It's been there for like a while now. But then again, it wasn't, you know.
If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around and singing.
You have no proof of that. It's entirely unscientific. Shut up about that stuff.
Sorry. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army song all the way down here. It's gotta be a supernatural phenomenon.
Either that, or... it was the soldier. It was the guy. It was the homeless guy doing with his stuff. Homeless guy, like staying in the bunker.
It's a bloodstain. I run my fingers over it and realize that something's stuck to the floor. I keep scratching at it until it starts to crease, and I manage to pull it up off the floor.
Talisman. I knew it. How did I know? I just do. I have like a sixth sense for that. Not a sixth sense for like stuff like this. Oh my goodness. This is kind of creepy. Oh, there was something in here.
There are pitch black stains. Is this blood?
What? Impossible. This much blood would be...
But doesn't that other thing bother you too?
I'm not an idiot. Of course I'd notice. That spot without any stains.
It looks like something was posted here. There's a clearly defined clean space on the wall, as if something had been there. It looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood, because something was originally posted there.
A poster or bulletin, something like that. Well, it's legible now. Peel it up.
The stains seem to be old blood. It crackles and breaks off into flakes when I run my fingers over it. I open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been a poster. I only end up drying out my eyes.
Maybe I could like put something back in there. Anyway,
It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key.
all right. Well, we gotta turn back. We might find the thingy at the end of this. There's another one.
Full of blood.
Yeah. What about this one?
Trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Was someone trying to escape?
Yeah, I think it was the old guy. I think. That's what I think.
Something flows swiftly down the pipes.
What did you do in World War II? Huh? What did you do in World War II, fellow veteran? I'm not a veteran. I stayed in my castle during that, so.
When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. A presence is approaching. There's an incessant beeping, like from a telegraph.
Turn back.
I turn my heel and go back the way we came without looking back. It doesn't seem like the presence is following. We managed to escape.
Well, time to go north. What about this one?
It's a thick iron door.
Alright, well. What about to the left? Alright, there's nothing. Keep moving forward. Oh no, there's...
I peek into the waterway and see something floating. I reach for it as I hold on to the edge. Somehow, I manage to grab it.
Oh, we're not telling you it. More cell power. That's good.
The dried blood is blackened on the floor.
I did guard the mountains and forests of my territory in rural parts of Asia, keeping animals and the voters of nature safe, plus some small rural villages. That's very good, my brother. You are a kind soul, helping those people out. Instead of I, who just, you know, stayed at home, minding my own business, watching, like, moving pictures.
There's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died.
Well, yeah, of course. Went to the left. A dead end.
Yeah. Huh? It does look like there's only a wall ahead, but a breeze? I feel a draft coming from in front of us. That's But all that there is a wall.
No, there ain't. Or something here. Right? Shouldn't I be able to, like, interact with this? You said that there was something inside. There was a breeze, you said. Oh, okay. I was lumbering on a mountain, keeping up with barriers. Is that so? Well, better, better you than I to help out, you know. Pitch black stains. Nothing inside. Wait. If I can't... Okay. I'll open the door and went inside.
The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's part of a medical facility.
This is an operating room. This smell. Thought so. There it is. Shine the light over there for a second. Human remains, huh?
Shine the flashlight as directed and find a corpse. Hiro crouches down and begins to study it. Usually Hiro would be terrified, but at least for now she's fine.
Well, because that's scientific and not like supernatural. I think Hiro freaks out at the supernatural. Yeah.
So you're fine with stuff like that?
What? We all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? Only an idiot would be scared of them. Well...
Hiro skillfully examines the body. When they're done, she stands up again.
To be blunt, the corpse is odd. What really draws the eyes is that the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is that it was cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something that cruel, though. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposefully severed.
The head was severed with a tool, huh?
The corpse is too old to tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea.
New info. Alright, well... Darn it. Again? What was that again?
It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool.
Yeah. Some kind of tool.
Nothing's inside the metal cabinet. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. A notebook with a black cover is left inside.
Got experimental unit correspondence code. Experimental unit correspondence code.
It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says,
Cannon's weapons coding. Blank blank. Heavenly Buddha projects coding. Blank blank. So, human heads used as materials. The soul is a soul is a human head? I don't think that's right.
it looks like Wabun code, and similar to Morse.
Wabun code similar to Morse? Darn.
I open it and search inside. I find a notebook titled Research Records and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say.
70th. Next experiment. Asura statue. Connected male body and female head. Success. Then, supernatural weapon. Spirit. Frequently hard. Getting frequently harder to continue the experiments.
That's all it says.
Got research records too and palm pistol. That's the experiments, huh? You'd better give it a read. Okay. Well, what about this one? Unless they give me something to help out with the wobble code. Wobble. Wobble. Wobble code. Yeah, unless they do something like that, they help you out with that, I'm just gonna look it up. Wobble code. Alright. I looked it up. Oh my goodness. Alright, so dot 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 dash. Dot 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 dash. It says here that dot 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 dash is cool. Dot dot dash is cool. K-U-U. Oh wait, dot dot dash dash. Okay, dot 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 dash is cool. Dot dot dash dash is I'm kind of getting like used to the army song, so I'm okay with that. Dot dot dash dash is dot dot dash dash dot dot dash dash. Feel free to help me out here if you ever find it, or if you know it from memory. I do appreciate that. Dot dot dash dash. What? Dot dot dash 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 dash. Poo? Kupu? Is that it? Kupu? Kupu? Wait, no. Kuno. 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 There you go. There you go. It's Kuno. Canon weapon codename is Ku and No. Heavenly Buddha project codename is dot dash dot dash dash. Dot dash dash that dot dash 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 dot dash dot dash dash. Te 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 te. Kuno and then te. Dot dash dash dot. Ketsu. Tetsu. 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 Kuno. Canon is Kuno. Heavenly Buddha is Tetsu. And so is dash dot. Write it down, write it down. Ta dash dot dot dash. Tama. Okay, Kuno Tetsu Tama. Kuno Tetsu Tama. Kuno Tetsu Tama. Alright. I think I'm done with everything in here, so gonna go back. Huh. From here, what do we get? It showed me the Morse code again. This isn't Morse code. It said, they said like it's, Wabu. Waboom. Waboom code. Kind of similar to Morse code, but, you know, Japanese. Also, I've already, deciphered it. This is, ku. This is cool. No. Tetsu And then I forgot. I forgot already. Kono tetsu. Tama. Tama. Yeah, Tama. Tama. Kono tetsu tama. Kono tetsu tama. Kono tetsu tama. I'll read this a little bit later. For now, I'm gonna save. I'm going to the left again. Keep going.
I shrug and keep moving forward.
Live or die.
Beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, Kuno Tetsu Tama. Wait, what? Tama, Tama, this is Tama.
The sequence keeps repeating this code. What in the world does it mean?
It's Tama. It's the soul. Safe. Yeah. Yeah. I knew it. Although I am very curious what would happen.
I hear a quiet voice. Point to her soul.
My head. Darn it, I keep making the right decisions. I wanted to get it wrong because I want to see like the death screen. Darn it,
The beeping suddenly stops.
I wanted to get it wrong for some reason.
Hiro seems terrified. Hey, Hiro, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, obviously.
Oh, she's acting different than usual. Let's go. I think it's fine now.
Understood. Yeah. Probably. Anyway, anything in here? Nothing, right? Alright, get inside. It's another one.
It's set up the same way as that operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments.
There might be records left behind. Let's take a look. What do you mean tisk tisk? I just wanted to see the death, okay? I'm willing to take an L for that.
It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died.
Alright. Well. What was that again? Yeah. So it was probably a chainsaw based on what I heard. But then again, it is kind of like misleading sometimes.
I open it and search around. Find bells attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal VAT Management Record.
Yes, MGMT means management. Don't you guys forget that? Okay, it's management. This is management. Just in case that you want, you want your short stuff. Okay, you want your shortened words and stuff. Okay, this is management. I think it was called an abbreviation, but I think abbreviation is the capital letters. Yeah.
I flip the cover open.
Dispose 200. Super dimension. Suddenly, iron door. Half spiritualized. Hypothesized. Focused. Mystical forces. Need sacred object to erase. Safety valve. Release code. Diamond.
There's nothing else written.
Okay, so I need the diamond? I need the code word for diamond?
What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal. Have spiritualization. I don't understand half of these words. Plus, those bills I found don't fit this place at all. I closed the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Oh? It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. It glitters pale gold in the light. What?
It's the Canon soldier.
The mark starts sucking at my blood. I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place.
I've been here before. Mark's Clark. A few hours left.
Mumble, 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 mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else. It's my own voice. Oh, as I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, words and feelings I couldn't possibly know, are falling from my lips. Check the disposal mat. It must be behind that wall. I felt weird standing in front of that wall.
Huh? Wait, Mr. Kazuo with a Q. What are you talking about?
The instant hero speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important.
You sure okay? You're mumbling some strange things.
I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Hero didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Still though, that voice, could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair, maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess it's all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal vat beyond the wall. The voice had to find that.
New info. Is there anything else though? What about this one?
It's a metal cabinet. I search the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. The letters in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it.
The experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection. The Asura statue originated from a shrine created by a line of statue makers. Using this chisel donated by the same family who severed the heads. Using the tool and fused together, it becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. I was just guessing all the words. Okay, I don't even know. Projectiles, short sword. A chisel? Like for sculpting?
Yeah, most likely.
Impossible. How could I do something like that? It's just impossible. Oh, they used the chisel to take out the head.
I open the wire mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything.
Another talisman. Yeah. All right. Save up. Turned around and moved on. Alright. We were going back to that other intersection, weren't we? Yeah, this one. And then to the left. This is the place.
We go north at the intersection and... Huh? An outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that.
What? What? Impossible. Is it another ghost thing?
Huh? You can see it?
See what?
Do you see it? Looks like Hero can't see the door. Mumble, mumble. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. You touch it with the tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with the tool that honors the gods. Flickering half spirit door.
Alright. A tool that honors the gods. Spring is installed in the hilt, but it's so flimsy that it's destroyed after one use. Hypothesized. Oh, I think this is it, but you never know. Let me take a look at it first. It's 3 sets of small vowels, 7, 5, and 3. 7, 5, and 3. I was thinking of Japanese poem. It's not haiku, but it's 757. 57. Was it 5 or was it 577? Yeah, something like that. And then haiku is 575. Anyway. No! I never meant to turn around. Bright eyes. Alright.
I touch the door, but it just feels like a wall. Seems the door has no substance. It's hard to make it out clearly. Is this what half spiritualization is?
Okay, so that's like a manifestation of Kazuo with the Q's. Spirit power. There you go. That was what I was thinking. Spirit power. Anyway,
Take out the Kagura Suzu bell. It's just touching it, okay?
no, have to mumble, mumble.
Strange words spill from my lips again.
It's the priest's tool. It's pretty spiritual power. It'll be destroyed, so touch it silently.
All I have is questions, but I've no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. The next instant, the door physically appears.
What? What just happened? What did you do?
It just felt like it was the right thing to do.
Justice.
But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling.
Alright, well... Should I bring the doctor then? Well...
I push open the door. Iron door, and head inside.
What is this place?
On the other side of the door is a large, empty area, reminiscent of a vault.
That's a vat.
Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected.
Oh, something's on the ground. Katana?
Got rusted army sword. Take what hero picked up. Shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues?
It doesn't seem like they're being stored. Is this some kind of garbage dump?
Just then. Oh. The sound echoes of something heavy moving. Something heavy moving. And suddenly the room is lit with a pale light.
What was that noise?
Let's get out of here for now. I try to open the door to get out, but... What? It's locked!
What? We've been locked in? No. Are you Indiana Jonesing me? Are you kidding me?
A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I've ever wanted to do. Quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore.
Water on the ground? Hurry and open the door, we'll get hypothermia. Alright. Live or
I have to remember. What was written in those documents about the disposal vat? I see near me with the Buddha heads.
Disposal vat. Diamond Arat. I remember the diamond thing. Arhat.
I touch the diamond head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement, and the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping on one direction down into the drain.
Whoa! Ah!
When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is...
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained down with the water and flushed down the pipe. We were lucky. I nearly breathed a sigh of relief, but then I remembered Hiro. That's right. Where's Hiro?
No need to be so worried. Oh. Aha, so it's you! It's been a while, you sneaky intruder.
It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. I try to ask him about Hiro, but... my jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone.
Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. We were submerged in it for nearly an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, your friend's fine. So, you, got somewhere to go back to? This guy's a veteran, I'm pretty sure. I'm super duper sure, okay?
I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun.
Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything, but I am pretty darn hungry.
The man eyes me, his smile is sharp.
Okay. I don't know what's happening, but... Does he have the mark?
We get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man...
Oh, it's hot. Can I open the window?
He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way, we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain.
A stinky pain?
Hang in there a little while longer. Hiro shudders.
We are about to freeze, you know?
It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him. Still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, her teeth finally stopped chattering. The man's name is Banshee Ito. That's how he introduced himself, at least. But that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell, like freshly baked bread.
Whoa, that's kind of weird.
Kind of cheers me up, or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth.
Yeah, I knew it.
So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me?
Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food.
Shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough.
Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing down there?
It's a long story. I summarize everything we know about spirits in the mark until I catch up to him when we met him in the underground shelter.
So that's how it is, huh?
He nods vigorously to himself.
Do you really understand any of that? Oh wait, do you really understand any of that?
Hiro's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively.
Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. Goo. Welcome back, Jumbo Scorpions. I have had like so much progress in this game that you might even see like, okay, all right, eat well.
You guys,
And you guys are wrapped in it now.
the story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there?
I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see others can't. See things others can't. I stake my name, Banshee Ito, on it, so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it.
He's got nothing to base his claims on, but
False alarm, someone just turned on all the lights and stopped through the door and opened it for them. Do you know who it was? Or is that a ghost? Oh. I'm kidding. How are you doing, by the way?
I get the feeling he's on the right track.
I mean, something. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you could like check your delivery app, or if you even use the delivery app to order the pizza.
In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? How do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish.
That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You've got to find that.
The center?
That swirling grudge in the spirit thing. Is that what you called it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse, and the soul of something like that should be left within that there swirling grudge. Oh wait, something like that should be left within that there swirling grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then.
He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's run out of batteries. Then what? What'll happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes.
He's probably hungry or something. At least that's what I think. But yeah, I'm in chapter 5 right now, Jumbo. So I'm pretty far in, I think. I'm really excited to see the end until the end of this. Oh, that reminds me, McGee.
Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage.
I ever played Umi Neko? I'm not entirely sure about that. Oh, you know what? Let me see, because I'm familiar with it. Oh, Omineko when they cry. A friend of mine in family share has Omineko, so I could play that too. Aside from that, I'm pretty sure that they also have like a Dangan Ronpa, which is pretty similar to Omineko. I mean, like a lot of like visual novels or mystery thrillers, aren't they? Yeah. I actually thought it was some kind of like generic, drama visual novel, but now that I searched about it, because you let me know about it, it's a murder mystery. Ooh, I'm kind of interested in those. So, well, what about it though? Hey, come on, language. I mean, it's okay, but you know. You can say darn. Take this, just a little. Oh, it's a link. I mean, you could probably like put a spacebar or a parenthesis on a dot, and that could like work. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Underground shelter key.
Is this a key for the underground shelter?
Uh-huh. I found it when I was popping in and out from that place. I held on to it, but I'll lend it to you for now, Mickey.
Just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks. I'll borrow it. Diamond walks up to us. Hey, you came back safely. Were you able to learn anything? Hero butts in before I can speak.
Oh, wait just a minute. Okay. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? It's fishy. Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Mickey. You believe me, right? Yeah, of course. That's my good pal Mickey for you. Hey, now, you feeling okay in the head? Hero, you've been here for what? 2 chapters now? This is your 2nd chapter? I've been here since the beginning. Okay, since chapter 1. Okay, if you were in here, if you got the death mark the same time as I and then got to chapter 5, then you go ahead and tell me if you still believe.
Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief. Can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something.
Oh, food!
Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Diamond gives me an exasperated look. McGee, it seems like you've got another troublemaker on your hands.
Yeah, well, yeah.
To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns.
Okay, that sounds like a better sound.
The epitome of hunger. He greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people.
I mean, malnutrition people definitely, or people who haven't eaten for 3 straight days. They got a lot of space in their stomach. But then again, malnutrition and 3 days of no eating is definitely gonna burst your stomach.
He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner.
But then again, considering the thinness of the guy and the hyperactivity, I'm not entirely sure he's short on food. It's more like he wants to help, but helping means going out of his way to help out. I think he just wants like a reason. I don't know.
Excellent.
I haven't been this full in forever. Or you want me to do like the good for you. Now answer our questions. What were you doing down there? Well, that's an easy one. Because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain. Oh, is that so? Darn. Maybe it's like maybe it's because of the Streamlabs Autobot, you know? Transforms every link into asterisks. Oh goodness me, maybe I should should adjust that. For next time, I'm really sorry, Jumbo, for ruining your link. That's messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter.
I don't know how to respond to that. Hero and Diamond seem to be the same.
It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter, and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Zakala.
And non, that is my thought as well.
Well, that was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger.
Which was?
A darn walking Buddha statue! I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar.
Banshee removes his scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar.
I figured. It was the Cannon Soldier, after all.
The Cannon Soldier? How do you know that name?
Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane!
No, hero. Calm down. Are those documents that you found, are they still around?
Nope, I burnt them for warmth. I had a delicious roasted potato, too. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, huh? At least you let. At least he told us. Yeah, at least he told us. Banshee, at least he told us. Darn. I can't believe it.
How could you? Maybe take your own advice, Mr. Diamond. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than this strange old man's.
It's fine. My noggin works different from most people's. I got it all memorized.
As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project.
There we go. There you got it. Sorry about that. The Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. So they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the Cannon Soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere.
That must be a shrine.
They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There was a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over, but nobody thought anything would actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. The general is the Cannon Soldier. I'm already calling this now, okay? At least, it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Oh, the ones with the chiseled out hands. Some people survived, but they had red bite-like marks on them. The thing went and wrecked the place, then it stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. That's about everything it said. Hero. I love you, Hero.
Hero and Diamond are as white as a sheet. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth.
What? Are you kidding me? The statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible.
Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue we saw was the cannon soldier. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hiro's marks.
What if you flip that though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But when it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants.
If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate. Hiro can't seem to muster up any kind of a counter-argument. I think she's in shock.
Poor Hiro. Oh, yeah.
I want to ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago, but why?
I think it was, some spiritual person used the thingamajig to do something.
So you have no idea. That's the most important part. Try to remember.
It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget.
Taking this age into account, it's more likely he just completely slipped into his mind. He slipped his mind.
Man, my tongue is slipping my tongue. My mouth. I'm sorry.
It seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own. We can't be more help. You seem a pro at this, Mickey. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything. You have already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter.
So what are you folks gonna do now?
Good question.
Investigate that soldier.
Let's investigate the soldier in the shelter. You'll need to do something about that to get rid of their marks. If I'm descended from someone in the project, mine might disappear too.
I guess we're going back in then.
Hiro is still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. You all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away.
Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me.
What are you going to do then?
I'm full now, so I was going to take a nap in that park nearby. I think that Kazuo with the Q is gonna just offer the guy a bed. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we say it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. New info was added to the spirit file. Alright, well. Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
I knew it. Anyway, I'm going to stick with Hiro.
私
Yes, you. Let me save this a bit first, and then I'm gonna have to go for a little bit. But you guys keep the chair company, okay? Okay, you guys keep the chair company. All right, I'll be back. Let me just crack my back. Oh. Okay, that was good. Yeah. How's everyone doing? I see 8 people. And I'm like, hey guys, how are you doing? You guys are I hope you guys are having so much fun watching the stream, even though I just got back. But then again, I really do appreciate the views. Also, if you're liking this video, or if you like the stream, please leave a like. It helps a lot, and you know, seeing it motivates me to do more streams and be more consistent, be stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Anyway, where were we? So we were going back. We were planning to go back to the what do you call that? To the underground shelter to face the cannon soldier. As well as find more context about what happened there, and hopefully restore the H shrine. So yeah. Sorry about that. I was messaging someone again because they wanted a VTuber, and I was like, dude, come on, you know I'm streaming. Well, they actually don't, but you know, they actually don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going with just Hero. And continue with the thing. Also, prepare for jump scares. Because this place is yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah, this place is you know, racked with so many faces all over the walls and around the stuff. So you best watch out for those, because you never know, you know. But where were we supposed to go again? Actually, at this point, I was like, all right, you know what? Let's check it out. I just oh yeah, okay, I see. I need this. So it's probably like behind us, because I remember having to yeah, I remember the locked door being on the other side of the ladder. This one doesn't have is locked. There you go, it's unlocked now. Also, I want to say, because for some reason I'm getting chills right now. And so, let's go inside. Okay, that's not...
Here's a single out-of-place Buddha statue. Its head has been cut off.
Alright, well, is there anything in here? Nothing else, right? I have a certain feeling that if I open this, there's going to be some kind of jump scare. So, for now...
It's a Buddha statue. The headless Buddha statue is covered in dust. There's a talisman stuck to the neck, as if it's taking the place of the missing head.
Yeah, there you go. I am safe. I am safe. Yeah. Saving a little bit more, because I do like saves coming. Especially in these kinds of games, because... you know, they are very dependent on save states.
Big iron box.
I was expecting something really goodness me, why did that happen? I was expecting a jump scare, but I didn't expect any head. Don't take that out of context, please. Let me just calm myself down for a bit. Okay, what are these doing here?
The box is packed with carelessly tossed Buddha statue heads.
I did just warn about jump scares, but but hey, at least you guys didn't get jump scared. But then again, I may be the one who jump scared you guys. Oh, I'm really sorry. But yeah, aside from Buddha statue heads, there's some cadavers. Yeah, there's some cadavers mixed in, huh?
A real actual head can clearly be seen among them.
Yeah, this one.
It's dry and mummified, but going by the long hair, it's probably female.
Wait, you have long hair, Kazuo with a Q? Don't you stereotype long hairs?
Most likely one of the experiment's victims. So there's where it was. Let's take it and bring it to its owner. I thought you'd say that. Oh, just kidding. I feel Hiro's gaze on me.
New info was added to the split file.
I can only carry one head. I need to choose which one to take.
Based on what I remember, I read that the Canon soldier was a mix of a woman's head and a man's body, so maybe the woman's head. Yeah, maybe that, and then put it in. No, you're not gonna do that. All right. Well, just in case that I'm wrong on this one, I'm gonna overwrite this save slot number 2. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary! How dare this game jump scare me without even a warning? I cannot believe this game. And then I'm gonna get jump scared again. Ooh. No? Alright, that's good. Man, I seriously dislike being jump scared. Alright, so the left one has nothing in there, so maybe, I happen to remember, like, some body parts, so maybe I gotta reattach it on something? On one of these? No, not that one. The one on the right. Yeah. At the edge. Yeah, this one.
They're trying reattaching the head.
Yeah.
I try attaching the human head, but it doesn't fit very well.
Huh. So it must be on the other one, huh? On the other operating table. So how is everyone doing, huh? Not getting jump scared, I hope. Unlike me, who hates getting jump scared left and right, and you know, it is kind of like also a lab coat. Yeah.
I try attaching the human head, but it doesn't fit very well.
Is there like a third one? I don't remember a third one. Unless it's in one of those Buddha statues, or it's in the north. I don't actually remember anything here.
It seems to be locked.
Darn it. And I don't happen to have, and I don't suppose I happen to have anything here, right? Underground, a human head, blah blah blah, Suzu Bell. Alright. Well, there's nothing in here. Sorry about that. That wasn't a ghost. Maybe in here? There's nothing in here. Not anymore. Alright, well. Okay, the repeating music is getting to me. I'm super scared. I'm getting chills right now. I guess I'm okay now. But yeah. I have a feeling though that it should be one of those bodies, one of those skulls. Yeah, the human head belongs to one of these. Yeah, try reattaching the head. Doesn't fit very well. Well, what does it look like? There seems to be a woman. Yeah, done by a chisel. It should be this one, right? Mummy. Yeah. Or maybe I took the wrong one. It's all good. Just go in the dark. Come on, brother Zin. I have been here. I have been doing this since the beginning. I've been jump scared so many times you don't even know. I think every time that I get jump scared, no one was watching. Okay? That's what I think. Alright. And shit. Huh? Yeah, I definitely should be able to use this. Human head. Army sword, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Yeah, I should have like the stuff, right? I'm sorry. I am, and I remember that one. Okay, which one accident was it? Huh? Which accident was it? Hmm. Also, what? Do I put something in here? Why can't I use it? Oh, I can always use a tool on it. You know what? You know what? Let's go back up for a bit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, how is everyone doing? I've had such a wonderful, like, I have had such a wonderful time today. lots of people. Lots of people I interacted with. It was definitely like for like the death count. Goodness me. At this point, I think the death is going to be me. I think the death is going to be me. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Where do I go from this here? I definitely should be able to like put the head on these ones, right? Maybe I should be able to read it first. Also, I don't think I should I've read this one. Okay, Banshee Ito. Occupation unemployed, of course. Excuse me. A cokey old man living in the underground shelter. He's read through nearly all the notable documents left there, and is extremely knowledgeable about them. He claims to have spiritual powers and truly does seem to see spiritual things. And that's his panicked look. Is there anything else? Oh, right, I wasn't even able to read this stuff. Alright, so... from one, Yasuoka sent a new Mark Bearer diamond to the mansion. He talks about a mysterious being called the Cannon Soldier he learned about from clinical records during World War II. Those documents also mention a scar similar to the mark. Everyone who had it worked in a specific army research facility. They were developing the Cannon Soldier there at the end of the war. I don't really know what the Cannon Soldier is, but if everyone involved in the research got the mark, then I can't help but think they were trying to make a spirit into a weapon. Ew. I know it's an embarrassing one, Brothers In, but come on. I think all my scares are embarrassing scares. But why would Daimon, the grandson of a researcher, and Hiro, granddaughter of the lab engineer, suddenly get the mark now? Did the soldier's curse spread to the descendants or something? And then there's that 13th Army Engineering Lab. Hiro agrees to tell us more about it. Her old map is that of the lab. Same underground shelter we broke into earlier. The key to Zakawa's transformation in the stolen statues is likely there, so we'll have to go back again. The map shows another entrance in M-No South Alley. Let's try looking at around there this time. In the lab. In the lab. In the lab. The research lab looks more like an operating room. The state it's in suggests that inhumane experiments took place there. Here, I'd really like to leave this place, but we need to thoroughly check for any documents or tools left behind. Hatred clogs the air here, making it more dangerous than any of the other places we've been. We could be attacked at any time, so we must be prepared. Lab number 1. We find documents in the Kagura Suzbel in the cabinet. Is it Kagura or Kagura? Anyway, the files say something odd. Spiritualize the door. Release with sacred object. The Kagura Suzbel is probably considered one. We also learned the safety valve release password is diamond. Yeah, there you go. The diamond arahat. I'm bothered by a thin blonde hair found between the pages. The moment I wonder if a foreigner was here. Oh, darn it! The eyes, the eyes got me. I hear a voice saying, "Check the disposal valve." What the? It's not the usual whisper I hear in my ear. It's my own voice. I have no control over my mouth as it moves on its own. Are the fragments of my memory causing this? It keeps going. It's probably behind that wall. It's so weird. It's like I have some special power. You have some special power, you're just denying it. Oh, darn it. There's a passage beyond the intersection that looks like a dead end. An iron door flickers in and out, and for whatever reason, I'm the only one who can see it. I can't believe this. Do we really have some sort of spiritual power? Oppose the spiritual with the spiritual. So, do I have to use a sacred object? Or maybe sacred objects are effective against spiritual beings. Better remember that. Somehow we make it out of the freezing water trap in the disposal vat and return to the mansion with a strange, homeless man calling himself Banshee Ito. He's been living in that shelter, and he has surprising info. He says he saw Zakawa going in and out, and then even saw a Buddha statue walking around. He tells us of some research documents he had to burn for warmth. The Heavenly Buddha Project. They detailed something called the Heavenly Buddha Project. It's a mumbo-jumbo about using spiritual power to make a statue into a weapon. They gathered numerous sacred objects, including a massive number of statues from the shrine in each city. There was no way it would work. The war was almost over, but it moved. The spirit weapon, named the Cannon Soldier, moved. The soldier went berserk at the shelter and killed people. Those who escaped had a scar. Most likely the mark. What's alarming, though, hard to believe, is the walking statue Banshee saw, and that's when he got the mark. Which means the Kano soldier is moving once more. That might be why Diamond and Hiro, descendants of those involved, now have the mark as well. So they've confirmed that it's hereditary in terms of in case the spirit goes inactive for some reason. It spreads to the descendants. Cool. The way to stop the Cannon Soldier. It's unclear what made the soldier move past or present, but we have to find a way to stop it. Maybe there are records of how they stopped it 50 years ago. Banshee doesn't remember, only that some person with spiritual power used something to do something. Wow, okay. I guess all we can do is search the shelter. I have to trust both my past and present self. We find a pile of heads in the large iron box. There we go. Maybe I'll find a way to get this out. They're mostly statues, but buried among them is a human head. It's been mummified, but appears to be female. Though this is very weird. I'm sorry for the burps. Bring it back to its owner. There I go, unconsciously speaking again. Which one am I bringing with me? All the heads are pretty heavy, so I can probably take one. Of course, this one, this head. The head with the woman. Yes, please. Doesn't fit very well. Darn it. What about the other one again? I gotta... There should be one, right? If it's not here, then... oh no, I unlocked it, so, I just hope it's not, it's not bad. Alright. Oh, it's still the same place. Okay, well, moving forward. Yeah.
I can hear a victory chant coming from the other side of the intersection.
Keep going.
I shrug and keep moving forward. I take one step forward and an electric current runs through my body and my muscles seize up. Live or die.
You lay about. What are you doing here? You have time to be laughing around, do ya? Recite this space's slogans at once. Cheer for the final battle in the homeland. I don't know anything about this. 100 million normal deaths. Wow, what kind of cheer is that? Oh my goodness. Once more, declare a resolve to strike back with air raids. We won't lose even if our country's reduced to ashes. Total determination. I don't know. Suppress your desires until we win. You want patriotic crap? Am I dead? Our army has fought bravely from the southern tropics to the northern Arctic, but the tide still hasn't turned in our favor. What do you think? Can we win this crusade? If the kamikaze winds blow, man, what? Oh my goodness, come on. What is this? You're pretty promising for a new recruit. Keep a good eye on the squad. Farewell. I think that was him. I think that was the cannon soldier. And since we weren't ready to do anything. Darn. Okay, well, let's go to the left first. What's this?
Something's written on the wall in blood. It says I.
Aizen. That's what I think.
Human bones. It looks like the person was crushed to death. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key.
And you did. You did. Alright, well, time to go in.
It's the operating room, the southern section. But on this table is...
It's a corpse. With a severed head, no surprise.
A headless corpse is lying there.
Wait, why is there like all three bodies in here? Let me search this first. Busted filing. Shelter key? I mean, I thought you could use it. Well, I don't have anything to use it with, so maybe later. Or I could search these ones. What? What did it say?
Headless corpse, going by what remains of its clothing, was likely a woman. It's missing not only its head, but also all of its limbs. What kind of torture was this?
But what about this one?
A headless corpse is lying on top of the operating table. The head I picked up earlier might fit on this corpse's neck. Should I try attaching the head?
Of course.
Try attaching the human head. The human head fits the severed neck perfectly. The world suddenly distorts.
Ugh. Oh my goodness, that's yeah. That's the woman on the operating table. Phlegm.
Some kind of experiment is being performed on her. You must be seeing the past.
That's ew, that's disgusting.
The sound triggers a change in views. Men in lab coats, holding surgical tools. But they don't look like they're alive. The ghosts of the researchers seem to be stuck forever in the nightmare of the past. I can hear the men whisper from the left side.
Left side?
Hey, she's awake. Don't worry. She'll be dead soon anyway. True enough. Then something else interrupts. Yo. This time it's a cold whisper from my right. You can hear me, can't you? Don't be afraid. Soon. The voice on my right cuts off, and I can hear the men in lab coats again.
Wait, this is actual? This is real? Think we might need jump scare counter more than the death one? Oh no, please no.
Hey woman, which of these tools do you want us to use to cut your neck? This is it for you, so I'll let you decide.
A chisel.
Good answer. You're pretty smart. Unfortunately, you'll soon be saying goodbye to that clever head of yours. It's valuable material. We'll cut it off nicely.
Is there any... What? Ew.
Shut up, you're just like a pig. This is why I hate handling. Be patient. He finally found a clue. Not yet, wait. I'll give you hour. The whisper from my right falls silent.
Yeah, I never dreamed of breaking from our usual method for goats. Well, a pig, you understand? Do you know the correct combination of head and body for the heavenly Buddha?
Female head, male body.
Precisely. And that's why we need your head. Gladly offer it up for the sake of our beloved country.
Ah.
Our problem is the soul freshness, regardless of refrigeration. It's all up to the quality of the cut. Though there are only so many available methods, this is all the equipment we have. And for the freezer.
The voices on the left
Ah!
cut out. A determined voice echoes in my right ear.
Hate, hate, hate. Hate this whole world, tear it to pieces.
Power to do that, I'll give it all to you, in the place where you hear me. Now, hate them, destroy them, understand?
Yes? Well, okay, sure. You don't even give me anything for that. That was actually hilarious, I think.
Good, destroy them.
And I return to my senses. I'm standing beside the operating table.
There you go. That was hilarious.
Just then, something slides out of the hand of the corpse on the table.
Got a small key.
What I just saw. No, more importantly. The voice that kept speaking from my right side. Who was that?
You don't look so good. Did you see something weird again?
Yeah, actually. I explained to Hiro what I just saw. A horrible tragedy happened here in the past. It's possible that whatever triggered it might have been whoever the voice belonged to.
Who cares about that? Erasing the mark is more important right now.
Well, not sure about that part, but
Oh man, surprisingly, I have like the burps right now. I honestly in streams I particularly don't get the burps often, but maybe it's because I ate like something super good that makes me it's making me burp probably. They were gyoza actually. Yeah, gyoza. I love gyoza. They were like a mix. It was like half shrimp gyoza, shrimp flavored gyoza, and the other one is chives. Man, the chives one, oh, I can eat them all day, noon, and night, you know? Anyway.
Hiro's right. This isn't helping us accomplish our goal. We need to search for whatever gave birth to the spirit. Let's keep looking. That small key I just found might belong to the cabinet here. I turn my attention to the mark on my wrist. It isn't coming yet. I glance over at Hiro. They don't seem to be acting differently at all. Death should be closing in on us, but it seems we still have some time. What's important right now is making sure we survive.
Mysterious human experiments. Other. Alright. Well, save again. Saving now. Save again. Got small key. Open then.
Inside is an old gun and some research records. Suddenly,
Berserk, severe damage, sutra chanting, complete insanity. Only those who made themselves deaf manage to remain sane. Have spiritualized like disposal of that. Need sacred object. Attack. Destroy human head. The heart of all this need to destroy human head.
that's all it says.
Got gun with blanks. Research records 3. Alright, well. Overwrite. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. The Aizen. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, that wasn't as scary as I thought. That one was not scary.
It's an abandoned skeleton. I managed to pry it out. The whole corpse looks like it might crumble at any second.
I got a talisman. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I got it. Open it. Wait, what? Oh, is this the other side? Is that why? Is this the other side of the thing? Let me see. Oh, it is. It is. See, if you go back up here, it's going to be manhole alley. I knew it.
Climbing out of the manhole, we see that we're on K. Miyamachi North Road. We managed to find a way out. It wouldn't hurt to go back to the mansion for now. It'll be a pain to get back to No South Alley for the car, but...
Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let's just go back in. Yeah, go down. I mean, there's nothing in here anymore, right? We've gotten everything. I forgot to check the other side. Wait. Alright. Let's save first, though, because I have a stinking feeling that there's going to be, like...
The door is stained with blood. Upon closer look, it's countless handprints. But the keyhole is perfectly fine. I could open the door if I had the key. Inside the room
Ah.
are a number of Buddha statues. They're all missing their heads. This seems to be where they stored all the various statues they gathered through theft or donations.
It feels like something's here. Maybe this is where the heart of the curse or the source of the spirit is. Oh, now you're now you're believing.
I brace myself for input from the other me. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. Does that mean they should already know?
What's that sound? Anyway, let me check.
It's a statue that seems to be a divine general. Its head has been severed.
What about this one?
It's a statue with its head cut off. It seems to be holding some kind of Buddhist ritual. A Buddhist ritual implement.
What about this one?
It's a Vaisravana statue. It's missing its head.
This one?
It's a statue that looks like a Vidyaraja or something. Vidyaraja.
Raha or Raja? Anyway,
It's missing one of its arms as well as its head.
this one.
It's a statue with its head cut off. It looks like it held a weapon in its left hand.
And this one?
It's a statue that looks like a divine general. It has armor from the Tang dynasty.
And this one?
It's a statue with its head cut off. It's lying pitifully on the floor. I search all the statues. Every statue here is a male body. Suddenly, there's the sound of movement from within the box.
Oh no, it's a jump scare. Prepare.
I manage to open the box. Sheets of white paper are inside.
Talismans? Oh, I knew it.
It seemed to be a multitude of talismans. Was something sealed here? Hero peers into the box beside me.
So, was something in there?
Well, my voice sounds distant. The cause of the curse, what birthed the spirit. There's nothing like that here. No, there's nothing here.
What? What do you mean? Then what's that in your hand?
Hero is right. It's not true that there's nothing inside. There is one thing. I never would have expected something like this. Something that doesn't belong here. A box sealed by talisman is enshrined.
A what? A... Excuse me? What's a pillow doing here? What's a... Oh my goodness.
A Western style cushion. Hero sighs disappointed.
That kind of looks like the sofa in Cujo Mansion. Guess we're out of luck. No way this thing gave birth to a spirit.
True. But the statement is true. And the voices. Something important was definitely sealed up in this place at one point. Yet there's nothing here.
New info. Buddha statues.
Then the thing we're searching for. Where in the world did it go? A long silence falls between us. It is then that a now familiar pain flares up.
The mark burns scarlet. Immediately. Death is only a few minutes away. What's going on?
Is death closing in on us all of a sudden? No, it's
Superman!
The spirit is here.
Well, where is it though? Locked. Oh my goodness, okay. There it is. Don't you dare laugh at me, Brother Zin. Because someday I will be the one who's laughing at you when you're playing jump scare games like this. Which is why I'm never gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's, by the way. You're never gonna make me play that game.
a low sutra chant hum tremulous through the air. It feels like my whole body is numb. Maybe because of that hum.
Okay, well, what's in the bag? My vision blurs when I return the head to the body on the table. Is the corpse's ghost showing me the past, or is it a curse? The man in the lab coat has to be the ghost of a researcher here. Two ghosts are stuck in an unending nightmare. They cut off the woman's head, then try to attach it to the Asura statue. That's obscene. Hatred overwhelms me. Just then, I hear the operating table woman's voice on my right. Hate, hate, hate. Hate the entire world and tear it to pieces. Pour all my strength into this place where I hear the voice. Hate, kill. It sounds like a curse of some kind. And what's the voice you mentioned? Was that voice what made the cannon soldier move? The woman's head, having gained a special power, was put on this Asura statue. The cannon soldier awoke. Either a curse or grudge is triggering its birth. It must be a spiritual being of some kind. That means I need an object with spiritual power. The Kagura Suzabel we found is used by priestesses. So then, who would be best to bring as my partner? I'm still not sure. The headless Buddha statues in the warehouse must be the ones stolen from the shrine. I finally found them. The one used to make the cannon soldier should be stored here. A box in the center has talismans plastered all over it, as if sealing in the source of the curse. But what we find in the box? It was only a Western-style cushion. That's depressing. Is this the heart of the grudge, source of the spirit? No way. Something was here. Something cursed. Something that might even be able to stop the cannon soldier. As if to mock me even further. The mark warns me the time is short. We'll just have to face the soldier with what we gathered up until now. Man. Is he okay in here? Face it, Ken. Forget what we're missing and take stock of what we have. If we want to use the saber or short sword, they'll have to throw them. The spirit is nebulous, like that spirit door. Then the Kagura Suzabel will be helpful. In the blanks. will mess up our ears if we shoot them. But one document mentioned must destroy head. I'm not sure about this all, but I can't give up if I want to live. Alright. So, we could throw these, range short sword and stuff, but I have a gun. So, maybe I could use the gun and then the bell? Yes. Maki looks conscious. Maki shoots the gun with blanks.
Grab the gun, but I can't control my hand. Turns the gun toward my head and fires. The blank explodes. The consciousness fades. There's a strong ringing in my ears. It is preventing me from hearing the sutra chant. Heroes clutching their head like they can't hear anything either. The numbness has faded. Nothing happens.
Wait. Oh, the Kagura Suzu bell can't be used by Kazuo with a Q can't use the Kagura Suzu bell because he has to be like a woman, right? Because he's a man, he can't use that. Anyway, I could use the, but I am already deaf, so I probably don't need to use that anymore. Use the palm pistol. Kind of soldiers.
The spirit fades and becomes intangible.
Shakes the Kazuo. Oh!
Spirit turns.
Oh no. Alright, ooh, this one. And then the bell again. Yeah! Yeah.
Spirit turns solid again.
Ew. Oh, they're almost dead. And that looks like that shape of the mouth. That looks like Bendy in the Ink Machine. That looks like Bendy, demon Bendy, doesn't it? Rusted army short sword and the Kagura Suzu bell.
Spirit fades and becomes intangible.
Oh yeah.
Spirit stops. I guess the attack finally worked. Out of nowhere, footsteps approach behind me.
Whoa!
A voice yells comically, and whoever it is puts their hand on my back. But I can't take my eyes off the spirit before me. Banshee, is that you? What are you doing? Instead of replying, he shoves something into my butt. My hand! It's a large chisel with a grip stained in blood. This is...
I found it. In that room in the mansion.
At that instant, I understand everything. The heart of the curse that we were searching for. The object that gave birth to the spirit. So it was kept in Kujo Mansion? Thanks. I'm going to use it. Grab the chisel and face the spirit.
Wait. Oh, is it because they were doll makers? The Kujo Mansion, the Kujo family were doll makers, and they probably basically made the body of that, or they were like most of what they made were most of what makes up the canon soldier. That's what made it like go like this. Oh my goodness, my head. Anyway, large chisel. There you go. And then Suzu bell, because you know the Suzu bell is always the bell.
McGee swings the chisel.
Ah.
Where should I strike with the chisel?
Was there something with the left and right ear? You know what? Right ear.
I jab the chisel at its right ear. It stares at me dispassionately.
It's white. Yeah, I got it.
Finally, it smiles and disappears. The statue stops moving and collapses.
It stopped, right?
Seems so. I don't got the mark anymore, so there's no doubt about it.
But why is there still music playing? And why does this still have the mark?
Once again, I'm the only one still cursed.
Darn.
Glad I made it in the nick of time. If my legs weren't in such a good shape, it would have been over for us.
Thanks for saving us, but you know that was pretty reckless. I thought I said it's dangerous for a group of marked bears to go somewhere haunted.
Yeah, you did mention something like that when I was eating. Completely slipped my mind.
Tell us, old man. What happened at the mansion?
I'm not quite sure myself, but I'll tell you what I know. After you left, I wandered the place looking for something to eat. My mark hurt like crap right by a room. I slipped inside and found a bunch of chisels and things.
Oh, he must mean the room I found.
I was kinda out of it because of the mark at that point, but I noticed one of the chisels was glowing all weird with a dark light. I knew right away that it was hiding some awesome spiritual power.
Ooh. So it wasn't like lying to us when he said that he had spiritual powers.
But what made you decide that you had to bring this chisel here? You seemed sure it'd be effective against the cannon soldier.
I heard a voice when I picked it up. It reminded me of a lady, sorta. It said to bring the chisel to you. And that's when it hit me. It was what I'd been looking for.
The thing you mentioned in the car. The heart of the curse that created the spirit.
Exactly that. So I hipped it over to give it to you.
When I looked through that room before, Yasuoka said that the Kujo mansion used to create Buddha statues a long time ago. It's possible that chisel was used to create the statue that became the cannon soldier.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know what that voice was that he heard. Probably something like the mysterious voice that guided me before. You know, I haven't heard it in a while.
Because it was probably with Banshee all this time.
And that's what happened. So we heading back to the mansion then, McGee? For one, I'm hungry, but I bet Diamond's worried too. I left without saying a word, after all.
Yeah. Searching for documents of the mark, carting all the statues out. It'll take more than a day to do all that. But we should go back to the mansion and figure out what to do next.
What? You're leaving already? I wanted to examine this place.
I glanced at the statue falling to the floor. Sorry, but you'll have to do that another time.
Fine. In exchange, not one word about this shelter to anyone else. I'm going to study every inch of it.
Yeah, okay.
Hey now, this is my home. Can't have you rooting around here.
That's just you saying that. You don't legally live here. I'll bring you food, so stop complaining.
Much obliged.
Wow, okay.
We return to the concrete passageway. I might be imagining it, but it feels like the air in here is a little less stagnant than it was before.
That's a good thing.
We climb out of the manhole in M-No South Alley. Diamond runs up to us drenched in sweat. He looks even worse than usual. He probably shouldn't have run.
I found you. Hey, old man. Why'd you suddenly sprint out of the mansion?
And Mark is gone now too.
What in the world happened? I had something to give McGee. Isn't that right, hero?
Why are you including here all of a sudden? I guess. I'd rather not think of the consequences if you hadn't made it in time.
I'm not sure I follow, but it seems he really helped you out.
Well then, if I must do my investigation another day, are we splitting ways here? Are marks gone now?
McGee still has his, though. This always happens. I'm used to it.
I'm used it? Nah, it's okay. Experience. Take note of that, or access games. Experience are the developers and Access Games are the publishers, by the way.
But now I may be able to change that. I finally discovered where the statues stolen from each shrine are.
I'm lost, but I'm glad for you.
It's thanks to all of you. I'll figure the rest out by myself. You should all return to your regular lives. You're saying we should split up then?
Sure you'll be okay?
Something will work out eventually. Besides, this is Sai Kujo's dying wish. I want to respect it.
Huh. Well, thanks. I'll head back then. I've been missing all those chemical smells from the lab.
Good to hear your research is exciting. But don't forsake your humanity over it and end up like Miss Zhu.
Like I do that. It's not even funny, by the way. Oh, yeah, Mr. McGee. Whenever you want to get those statues, I'll help out. Till then, see you.
I'll be off as well. Honestly, all this has put a strain on me. Barely staying upright. Whatever you do, don't collapse on your way home. Please. Hey, McKee. One day, I'm hoping to let the public know about the underground shelter. For the sake of the wandering souls without a proper burial. I'd like it if you helped with it. See you around.
And the old man? I guess I'll go too.
You're not returning to the shelter, are you?
I'm not that brave. The soldier's gone, but there's plenty of other things down there. I'll give it a few days to settle.
So you're still planning on going back? I'm not sure I'd call that a smart move.
Comes with living this kind of life. I'll bunker down in the park or under a bridge until things calm down. See you, McGee. Bring more food next time, yeah? This guy. I think he's pretty chill to hang out with, all things considered. But then again,
The former mark bearers have all left. I should probably head to the mansion myself. I've got to decide what to do next.
it's still him, isn't it?
I turned to see Banshee in the middle of the road staring intently at me. What's wrong?
I remember now.
His eyes are as wide as saucers.
I forgot because of the mark, but I've met you before.
What? What do you mean?
Let me think.
He scratches his chin. You know, his memories are probably all a mess, having just gotten them back. But I don't have time to wait for him.
Yes. We first met 5 years ago. And then again, 10 days ago.
I feel like I've been struck by lightning. I first arrived at Kujo Mansion 10 days ago. That means I met him before I lost my memories. I need to know, who in the world am I?
I couldn't say. I wasn't interested in asking your name and you didn't give it.
Then tell me what you do know. Tell me about myself. Please.
Okay. I owe you for the food, so ask.
What should I ask about?
10 days ago.
I just seen the kind of soldier and you can bet I booked out of the manhole. I ran into you on the street. Had you treat me to food to celebrate. Thanks for that, by the way.
Banshee's talking about the person I was before I lost my memories. It's weird to hear about myself this way.
You mentioned you'd been overseas. You'd only come back recently, about a month ago. Oh, and that's when I learned of the mark. You told me about it. It slipped my mind until just now.
By that time was my right arm?
Yeah, it had the mark. You were acting all odd, though. You'd go to remember something, then you'd stumble over the words.
The cursor was probably in the late stages. In fact, I'd completely forgotten my name and passed a few hours after that.
By the by, I've got something to tell you. This here Banshee Ito is of much nobler character than regular folk. That's why I lead a detached life, away from the world's vulgarities.
What are you trying to say?
I could be crazy desperate, but I'd never shame my dear departed mom or divine providence. You understand? No, you lost me. I'm saying I'd never resort to stealing, even dying of hunger. Here, these are yours.
He pulls out a wristwatch and a wallet. Each looks like an antique. They're inlaid with subtle designs.
You forgot them at the restaurant. Let me see them.
I grab them both and rush up to open the wallet. But there's no ID inside. There was no driver's license or company's card with an ID in it when you got it.
Don't ask me. You said you forgot your old wallet somewhere and lost it. It was probably in there.
Oh. I look at what else is in the wallet. Bills, coins, and a number of familiar business cards. Sayakuja's spiritual.
Ah, those things. He tried to give me one. Told me to go there if I remembered anything. But I gave it back. I don't make a habit of carrying useless stuff.
Sayakuja's card was in my pocket when I first arrived at Kujo Mansion. It must have been the one Banshee returned. There's no doubt about it. I lost all my memories after I met Banshee. Next is
5 years. You showed up at the shelter. Wanted to know about the Heavenly Buddha project. Gave me food. Oh, actually, you were more focused on the Kujo family than the Cannon Soldier.
why did we talk about them?
The head at the time was majorly involved in the project. He was famous for his spiritual power, so the army asked him to help.
The Kujo family were the ones who stopped the Cannon Soldier. That's good to know.
He loaned them a number of his family's prized sacred treasures. You really zeroed in on that bit. Oh,
Do you know what exactly the army got?
yeah, the shelter had a list. A mirror, a chisel, a Buddha statues, cursed objects, and holy talismans. They were all returned to the family.
Which means they're all in the mansion now.
You kept popping by a few times until one day, you just didn't. I only saw you the next 10 days ago.
I ask everything I want to know. But something's still bugging me. Did I say anything about the mark when you saw me 10 days ago?
Well, I was so focused on eating, I wasn't paying full attention.
Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, you said the same thing as Hero about the Cannon Soldier. There's no way a human head on the statue will make it move.
So he was skeptic as well.
But it did actually move.
That's what I thought too. And then you said something strange. You said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It was all because of her.
Her?
That's not all. You said she gave you the mark, that she loved watching you lose your memories and fear death. You made her kick the bucket once, but she came back to life. You said you needed to do the same thing done 50 years ago to get rid of her.
My heart wants to beat out of my chest. I can feel sweat run down my face. There's no way I can keep calm. Before I lost my memories, I'd known who had cursed me with a mark.
Hey, old man, who's she? Did I tell you? I wanted to know too, so I asked, but you couldn't answer me. I didn't think you were trying to hide it. You just honestly didn't remember.
Ew. Was that because of the mark?
Well, that's all about all I can tell you. Vicky, we should get going soon.
Go? Where?
I'll tell you in your car. I'm real tired of standing. I'd like to sit for a bit.
There's no point in arguing here. I'll just get it out of him once we're in the car.
New info, my past self. Alright, there's no...
I don't need to go in the shelter right now.
Yeah, I knew it. Alright, well, it's been 2 hours and 21 minutes from what I can see, so I'll take a little break. Just give me like a few minutes. Hydrate stuff. You guys too. You guys hydrate as well. You know, do your stuff. I'll be back soon. I promise, don't worry. Alright. I'm back. Alright, let's go. Let's go continue this thing. Return to the Cujo Mansion. You know what? Let's save first. There you go. What about this one, though? After we defeat the Canna soldier, Banshee's mark disappears, and he remembers meeting me several times before I lost my memory. I had been investigating the sacred treasures that the Cujo family donated to the Heavenly Buddha Project. When I met him 10 days ago, the mark was already on my arm. I told him she gave it to me, but I'd already forgotten her name by then. Wow, okay. Alright. Let's go back. Nope, the mansion's out of the way.
Banshee clambers into the back seat of the car. His heavy scent fills the enclosed space.
I can finally catch my breath. Now then, driver, take us to the forest by H Castle.
What? Ah, darn it. Yeah, the shrine is there. Darn it.
I drive down the familiar road. All lights along the way are strangely green. We reach our destination without having to slow down the car once. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate returning like those in the car I'm riding in.
10 days ago, I promised, in exchange for you buying me an extra order of almond jelly. Oh, if you did forget everything, I'd take you to a shrine.
Almond jelly. Okay, he sounds like very bribable with food.
Sounds like it prepared for everything. But if I was that careful, why didn't I leave myself a clue? Why prepare if I was just going to forget? Did the curse progress faster than expected, so there wasn't time? Or did someone get rid of it? But if I had businesses at a shrine, why didn't I go there while I still had my memories?
Something about timing. Waiting for some magic summer cleaning to clear away impurity.
Suddenly, my old self echoes in my head. I speak the words out loud slowly as realization dawns. The summer purification rites. The rites held at shrines to exorcise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reeds to cleanse yourself. I was trying to use the ritual to exorcise the impurity.
Ah, gotcha. Luckily, today's the 1st of July. So the rites or whatever are done. Should be no problem now.
Exorcise the impurity. Huh. What kind of impurity was I trying to cleanse? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self is like a complete stranger to me. How many times have I come to this forest now?
A lot of times. Annoyingly so.
The creepy arch and thick trees look the same as always.
You know where each shrine is, yeah. Lead the way.
You've never been here? There?
First I heard of it was 10 days ago.
Alright.
Banshee and I pushed through the vegetation and make our way down the beast trail. We pass under the stone torii gate.
There it is.
And finally arrive at the desolate H shrine. A few headless Buddha statues that are left shine in the light of the flashlight.
So the statues used in the project were stolen from here?
Yeah, that's right.
Is it really true that statues are connected to the mark somehow?
I've considered the possibility that the mark was caused by their divine wrath, but 10 days ago.
Said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It was all because of her.
These cords have been following this whole time. Then at some point I had to have been fed some huge lie. But what could it be? A shudder runs through me at the thought. It feels like I'm looking into the depths of hell.
You said 10 days ago that altar holds something important. Something about needing to keep it here to exorcise the impurity.
He approaches the small altar and puts his hand on the sliding door.
Huh? What's going on here? The thing's empty.
Don't ask me. It's already gone when I was here earlier.
Oh, that's darn weird. You said there was a cloth pouch.
What was inside?
A small fist-sized statue. A Nenjibutsu. Or something. It was the Go Shintai for the shrine. The Kujo had used it in the shelter to stop the mess 50 years ago.
And again, it's the Kujo family. They must have strong ties to the mark.
Well, this is about all I can do for you. At least it was enough to pay for the dessert. We should head back, son.
Right. I'm still unsure about what my old self was thinking, but it's clear whatever plan I had didn't work. Where did the Nenjibutsu go?
Nenjibutsu.
Go. On the way back, I feel reluctant to go. I keep turning to look toward the shrine. Each time I do, Banshee hurries me onto this forest entrance.
Well, this is where we part ways.
You're not going to ride back with me?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a bit carsick on the way here. Flat roads were fine, but the curves and hills did me in. Wow. I just got a nice meal, and I'd hate to throw it up, so I'll walk back.
But it's pretty far from here.
Kids are such wimps these days. When I was young, I used to walk all across the Himalayas all the time. This ain't nothing.
His laugh is loud enough for the whole forest to hear. He waves and leaves me alone. Once he's out of sight, I get into the car.
I have a feeling that somehow it's going to appear in the windshield. Either the windshield, yeah, or the rear view mirror. Somehow, a ghost.
I pull out of the deserted parking lot and drive back to the mansion. As I count the streetlights passing by, I go over everything Banshee told me. 50 years ago in the shelter, the cannon soldier went berserk, but it wasn't because of the army's experiments. It was her. The army was unable to stand up to the threat of her and the soldier, but the Kujo family head uses the Nenjibutsu to settle everything. However, she still exists in this time period. She was the one who gave me my mark. Before I lost my memories, I was planning on using the Nenjibutsu like they did before. I left it at H Shrine so it could be cleansed of its impurity. But somewhere along the line, it went missing. The past me probably couldn't have predicted that would happen.
Interesting.
I'm almost back at Kujo Mansion. As my drive comes to an end, focus on what the most important detail is. That's right, who she is. I have a hunch about her identity, but I can't be sure yet. And that definitely proves that she was there.
Mary.
50 years ago, she made the cannon soldier move down in the shelter.
She was also a doll.
The Kujo family's head sealed her. They would have brought her to the mansion. The sacred objects for the project, of which she was one, were returned to the Kujos. I gripped the steering wheel tighter. If there were any way to defeat her, it just has to be in the mansion. I don't have any solid proof, but fragments of my memories are whispering to me.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess this is it.
The entrance doesn't look any different. My mark burns. A sharp pain nearly brings me to my knees. It seems she has no intention of hiding her presence any longer.
In pursuit of the truth. Man, I really would love to continue this, but the unfortunate thing is, you know, got a lot of stuff to do. But what about you guys? Do you guys want me to continue this? Please comment. Also leave a like. I do appreciate that a lot. Do you guys want me to continue this or not? Because I think this is the finale. We've already uncovered the one who got the mark giver, and from what I can see, we've gotten every mark bearer possible. She's back. Okay, that was a mistype anyway. You know what? Sure. Sure. Let's do that. We meet again? Yes, Mary. We meet again. Also, we'll meet again later. Because we're gonna leave you for next time on Death Mark. The final episode. Question mark, question mark, question mark? We never know. But hey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate Zin and Jumbo Scorpions for leaving comments and interacting with me. I do appreciate that. Thank you guys for thank you for those who liked the video. And if you want more of this, don't hesitate to subscribe. Yeah. But once again, thank you very much. It does I do appreciate the company. Because if it weren't for you guys, I would not be doing this. Anyway, thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good morning, noon, and night. Bye.